BBQGuys.com presents Paradise, Louisiana. Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K, Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, Demco, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, Relief Windows, Visit Baton Rouge, an authentic Louisiana experience, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Welcome to Paradise, Louisiana. Welcome to BBQ Guys. I'm going to tell you, we told you a few weeks back, that they'd probably be coming on, and they are. They are our presenting sponsor now, BBQ Guys and all their crew. So throughout the year, you're going to be seeing a lot of cooking. You're going to see cooking in the field with the grills, what we call from the field to the grill. So just stay tuned and watch it. I want to thank Mike and all his crew over here. They've been so nice. We filming from here. We'll be here for once a month, and then we'll be in the field with the BBQ Guys. One of the best things, one of the biggest things going on right now in grilling and outdoor cooking and outdoor stuff. And through the year, we'll be showing you some of their products. It's just unbelievable. This week, had a rough week. Some of the black crowd come back in. John Tomplay has been killing those fish. Been catching some big sac-a-lait and a few bass in the Bob Black area, duck in the Gibson area. Well, I made a trip and went to spend the night as guest of Steve Joffrion. Steve got camps all over the world. He was such a perfect host. John got down. We made a little scouting trip in the evening. We found the water where he'd been fishing. We run into some water hyacinths, and so you'll see it during the show. We didn't catch a whole lot, but we made enough to do a TV show and to have some fried fish before we packed up and went home. Also made a rabbit hunt, the only one I had this year. We was honoring Mr. Campbell. Mr. James Campbell, he died this past year. He put our annual hunt together. His son, JJ, and all his crew, we made a little hunt, St. Gabriel. For some reason, it's been hard to find rabbits. We'll give you a little tease, but we're going to bring you some more on that next week. So we got a lot of fishing reports. I take it back. We don't have a lot of fishing reports, but we do have is a lot of pictures that came in. We have a big deer that came in and a couple of things that we want to share with you. But we got some tournament reports, and we got some tournaments coming up. So stay tuned for more Paradise, Louisiana. We here, BBQ Guys. Stay tuned.
Why choose Barbecue Guys? Because this is Barbecue Guys. Not only do we have the largest online selection of grills and outdoor furniture, top-notch customer service, affordable financing, and 3D design services to help you tie it all together, but we also know what it is you love most about outdoor living. Time spent with family and friends. Combined with our expert advice, you'll have everything you need to design your dream outdoor life. Stop by our showroom today.
Welcome to Paradise, Louisiana. We're going to try to do a little sac-a-lait fishing show for y'all today. We're on Mr. Steve Joffrion's houseboat. This is one of my best friends. He is an injury attorney lawyer and he is very, very good. Please come see him at a Joffrion law firm. Thank you. We're going to try to catch a few sac-a-lait for y'all.
Let me ask you a question now. I'm on the camera. I've been trying to come here. You've been out here fishing for the last 3 or 4 weeks catching fish. And he says you're a good friend. Did he become better friends when you found out he had this beautiful houseboat?
I've been palling around with this man for almost 35 years. I've been to the old camps, to the trashy camps, to the best camp.
To the Alaska,
To Canada, to Grand Isle, to where we would made a
Delta, Colorado.
went to Colorado on the Elkhart.
Boy, you get all of it.
Yeah.
Jeff, I mean, Mr. Joffrion, you think you can adopt me? It's a Dawsonville native, boy. I'm telling you, you got to know about them guys. It's beautiful, beautiful camp.
We have a lot of fun out here.
Okay.
A lot of fun.
Now, you gonna beat the black cloud this week?
The rain followed us so far, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen in the morning here.
All right.
Hope that rain's gonna get out of here tonight.
Let's go scout. Let's get some more.
Yeah, we need to go try to catch a few this afternoon.
Come back and
so I
eat
know
good.
where I'm gonna go in the morning.
There it is. That's it. That's it. It's late in the afternoon, late evening, almost about to get dark. Tell me about your pattern here, John.
Dead ends. Fish to dead ends. Real simple rig. Popping cork. 2 foot under a popping cork. Just fish to dead ends. The end of dead ends right now. Well, it's a good sign. A little small one.
That's a fillet.
That's a fillet or a whole fryer.
Hey. Just push it toward the.
Oh, a whole fryer. Alright, that's a small one, but we're getting started. Here in Paradise, Louisiana, we're going to rig up and do a little sac-a-lait fishing. This is the whole rig right here. White and short truce.
There it hangs.
That's the whole rig right there. Under a popping cork, about 3 feet. Had a little rain last night, but it looked like it cleared out. The wind's okay, so let's see if we can catch a few. Me and Mr. Gary gonna see if we can catch a few.
Look at him die. Look at that. Put it back. You got the net?
That's a good bass.
Want the net?
Can you believe that? I catch bass like this on a tube jig. Can you believe that? On a tube jig. That's a pretty fish. That's a pretty fish on that little tube jig. And these guys are fishing tournaments and they tell me they can't catch a way in.
That's the kind of size we want right there. Yeah. I ain't catching many, but I'm catching a big one.
He done caught the 2 biggest ones of the day.
Now, we're talking about combos, pure fishing. You know, Shakespeare. All the ones they got over there with this is Fluger, Shakespeare. Every other kind of rod and reel you want. But look, here it is right here. This is one of my favorites. That's the Fluger. That's 7.5 foot rod with the little undercast. Unbelievable. That's what you're looking for too, huh?
Yeah, he's almost big enough to eat.
Yeah, we're gonna make a whole fry out of him.
Yeah.
Is that one little spot right there forming that tree?
Yep.
He hit it every time. We pay her. We had to go back and get it.
You gonna put him in the ice chest?
Yeah. You said you gonna fry fish for me, man?
Yeah. We're gonna go swap baits. We're gonna go to a pearl and pink tail. I don't know. I caught a few big ones on it last week. I don't know what they think it is, but they was mad at it. Swim around a little bit. They're warming up. That's a little better one. They're warming up.
Yeah. When I say come on, let him in the water.
I swapped baits, and I caught one the 4th cast. A little bit bigger fish too, so don't be afraid to
That
swap
might be a
up.
little Debbie bait because it matches the. Big one. Ain't
Mr.
got a
Gary-
net?
Mr. Gary got a good one right here.
Ain't got a net?
No, I don't need a net. Reach down there and lip him.
I hope I can lift it. Hold on. I can't lift it. Come on up there, boy.
There we go. That's what I've been after all morning.
That's the kind you've been catching.
That's the kind I've been catching.
I'm just dragging in the back and watching John. So,
Good fish. That's what I've been catching in here. They're gonna
Yeah.
warm up in a minute. Watch.
it's pretty.
Catch everything on the tube jig. Catfish, bass, sac-a-lait, brim, chickapin, everything on the tube jig.
We can get a little hush puppy. We gonna eat.
Everything hits a tube jig. That's a whole fryer.
Yeah. Put mine up for me.
All right,
There you go. Look at
here
that.
we go. You like that right there?
That's right. We got bass. Yeah. We ain't got a brim yet,
No,
but we know they're there.
we're gonna hang on. They're gonna warm up here in a minute. Watch.
There's no better way to cool down this summer than with a delicious thirst-quenching Polar Pop Cup from Circle K. The Polar Pop Cup is the coolest way to beat the heat. Fill your Polar Pop Cup up with the flavors you crave in crushed or cubed ice. Nothing stays cold longer, so you can stay refreshed all day long. Stop in Circle K today for an ice-cold Polar Pop Cup. Polar Pop Cup, only at Circle K. Take it easy.
I've been asking him to change the oil for months now, and he never did. So I finally just went to Benny's. They even washed my car for free. Uh-huh. And you know what? It was amazing. Yeah, I left Benny's and got home before Rob even knew I was gone.
Benny? Who the heck is Benny?
We were in New Orleans on the way down to Venice to buy shrimp from my buddy Bert's uncle's shrimp boat. And we're gonna come back up to New Orleans and cook it at Algiers Point with Chef Tony.
Was like the GPS map, how he travels mostly with the track. So every track is here is where the boat has gone, so it helps him to where he makes circles at, so he doesn't hit any wrecks, so he knows where he's been at. And then we have depth meter, radar. So captain sleeps at the top right here, and then the other two crew members they sleep in the bottom bunk or this bunk right here, and normally stores equipment, or we also have a shower down here for those long trips.
So what kind of shrimp was it this trip?
White shrimp.
Right, white shrimp. Is there any taste difference in the different types of shrimp?
Very little.
Yeah.
I like both of them because when you get burnt out on one, it's just time for the next season to come in.
Thanks so much, man. I
Yeah, no
appreciate it.
problem.
Shrimp, and I love your New Orleans barbecue shrimp recipe.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I thought, who better to teach me how to cook it on my new grill than the man himself, Chef Tony.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know, my parents taught me. My uncle Marion taught my parents. So I'll teach you, Blaine. How about that?
So how long are you gonna cook them on each side?
They'll go for about 1.5 minutes on each side, something like that. You know, it depends on the size of your shrimp and the type of grill you have and all that good stuff, but about 1.5 minutes. So what I did was, the sauce that we'll make in a second is based off of a shrimp stock that I made from the peelings. So you still get the best of both worlds there. I use the peelings to keep the flavor with the sauce, but then also the shrimp are peeled, so now you're able to eat the shrimp without having to wear them, and you still get all the taste. So when I was a kid, my dad would come scoop me up from school, which was awesome, about 3 days a week, and we would drive down to New Orleans and pick up, we'd go to the Luxury Spaghetti Factory, which is no longer here, but it was here. We'd go pick up fresh pasta, We would go to Bricado's and get the cannolis and the spumoni, all the things that I thought other kids ate every day, but they didn't. I found out when I got older that, no, they didn't even know what it was, but I ate it every day. I thought it was, you know, that was just normal life for me.
Where was the grocery store at?
It's still actually in existence, and it's over there near the quarter area. Matassa's Grocery.
How long have you actually been a barbecue guy?
Close to 10 years now.
A decade?
Yeah.
Wow.
When you say it like that, it makes me sound old, Blaine. I don't like that.
I was in high school when you started.
Oh, that's even worse.
Right. I couldn't even ask for better ambiance with this strange circus music that's coming off of the river right now.
But I think the craziest thing is...
There's absolutely nothing weird about what we're doing right now.
This is not the weirdest thing we've ever had to do together, so it's really not that weird.
That's actually true. Just another beautiful day in barbecue guys land. Cheers.
I'm Brett Favre. As a quarterback in the NFL, if I didn't stay focused, I ended up on my back or worse. Even the smallest distraction could make a good play or offensive drive come to an end. When you're in a car, the smallest distraction could end much more than a drive. It could end someone's life. Just like I refuse to lose on the field, I refuse to lose someone I love to distracted driving. And you should too. Focus on the road. Don't drive distracted. A message from Farm Bureau Insurance.
Why choose Barbecue Guys? Because this is Barbecue Guys. Not only do we have the largest online selection of grills and outdoor furniture, top-notch customer service, affordable financing, and 3D design services to help you tie it all together, but we also know what it is you love most about outdoor living. Time spent with family and friends. Combined with our expert advice, you'll have everything you need to design your dream outdoor life. Stop by our showroom today.
Let me start off, and I'm going to give you some tournament reports. You know, March is going to be a big tournament month, and there's a lot of other events in March, especially March 28th. I don't know how these people don't get together, but March 28th, the St. John Employees Bass Tournament. It'll be at the Reserve Canal Boat Launch. It's going to start at 4 a.m. The weigh-ins at 3 p.m. You go to their website and you'll see it. It's going to be a $60 tournament fee, and it'll be a $10 big bass fee. All the money is paid back. The first top three, and you just go on the website and see where it is. If you have any questions, you call the St. John Surf's office and you get more reports. Also, on the 28th, we got our one-man shoot. That's another people I always go every week. I don't know how I'm going to be at all of them. On the 28th, the Riverside Sporting Clays. That's for Tulane research, cancer research, and prostate cancer. Big shoot, crowded. It might be 40 or 50 teams every year. A lot of food, a lot of fun, a lot of prizes, a lot of drawings. So one-man shoot, very important. And March 28th, and again on March 28th, the third annual Beverly Woods Fishing and Hunting with Kids Foundation. They got their banquet and their fundraiser from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's going to be at the Bar Black Community Center. That's March 28th. Go to their website. Guest speaker with Mr. Hank McCranahan, an outdoor enthusiast and actor and comedian. So the Bayou Black Community Center, that's another March 28th. Now the big one, and one I care about is next week is March 7th, the autism at Lamar Dixon. They'll be fishing out of dry runs. Get them in early. I think they got a captain's meeting the night before. Just check them out on their website. That's very important. So that's the news. Here's a Louisiana Bass Nation report. The college state champs were crowned this past weekend. The winning team was Wyatt Ensminger and Dawson Andrews from southeastern Louisiana. Let me tell you, they also had big bass at 4.34. They had 5 fish, 16.44. They were fishing out at Berwick Public Landing, and let me tell you, they state champions, and they'll be fishing this summer with the national championship this summer, wherever it's at. Also, second place team, LSU sponsor Sportsman Club. Let me read this right. Jordan Davenport and Heath Pennell, they had 14.9. Thank you, Eugene Hoover, for sending me them. So that's our report. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different right now before the fishing report. I got a short fishing report. But this is some of the photos that I got this week. I'm just going to run these photos. This is Andre Hughes. Him and Randy Young were down there fishing in the Mermitau. I think I said this, but I don't remember seeing this flounder. This is a big flounder. They had some other big flounder too. Here's a 5.16 flounder, 5-pound flounder that they caught over there. Thank you, Randy, for sending me that. Henry Mouton sent me a picture of him and his dad when he was a child. And here they are with a big fish, an old-time picture I thought y'all would enjoy. Also, here's a picture that Henry sent me from Sycamore Point. This was this last week. This is a picture of the clouds. You tell me, somebody is a weather expert, what did this indicate? What kind of weather was coming or what kind of weather they were in? You look at this photo and then tell me what it is. Email me, Gary@ParadiseLouisiana.com. And then the last, but my little good buddy I see at church all the time, Mr. Cullen Polita, hunting with his daddy, Vince, and his grandpa, Frank, hunting in Atkins. Bigger deal. Everybody else killing those. He killed this big 12-point in Natchez. What a beautiful deer. Got a little shadow on him, but Cullen, congratulations. He was so proud he come running up to me at church, so I had to run it. Congratulations, Cullen. Keep in the water in the woods, baby. Don't forget. When we come back, I have a fishing report.
The best part about being a member of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative is that it's your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Welcome back to the Berkeley. We're going to see a fishing report, and this is going to be a short one, but a quick one. Let me tell you this. I'm going to start off to tell you, you go to Dockside TV, if you want to know what's going on in the Pontchartrain Basin anywhere, whether he's talking about down in the Intercoastal or down in the Mystico or the canals right there in Slidell, you just go to Dockside TV and look, you'll see dates and times and how to fish it. Chaz has been putting these things out. I know a lot of people follow him on his websites and on YouTube, but he's been our biggest source. Island Marina, my friends there at Island Marina have been given reports, and they're glad to give you any report. If you call down there, they will tell you. Save you, don't waste your time if the weather's bad, the tides are bad, or whatever. But I'm going to tell you what, most of the time, no matter what the weather conditions are or what the wind conditions, they are finding fish. The captains down there are all catching fish. I got a report. They didn't send it directly to me, but Jimmy Corley at Shell Beach and then in the Hopedale area, he's catching reds. He's on the internet all the time. He's catching reds. The name of his company is the Waterfowl Specialist. You get in touch with Jimmy and them, see if he got any openings. He's got people that are traveling all over the country coming in and catching fish. Delacroix, Jack Payne and them. All him and his captains are going out and finding them in the lake. When it gets real windy, they're going back in the canal, finding the depots. In the depots, they're catching redfish on the bottom. No carp. They're fishing on the bottom with a matrix shad. Sometimes they tip them with shrimp. Other times they catch it strictly on practice. I haven't had a report lately from Deloitte. I don't know why, but I'll be getting it. The water was messed up over there, and Rick Bailey, the sheriff deputy over there usually goes over there and fishes. He ain't getting a report, but he says he's getting ready to head back. I'll start getting a report. If y'all watching this show, send me a report. Bob Black is still there. You have to watch again. You have to watch the water hyacinths. Some people call them lilies, but they're water hyacinths. You watch where you're running, and it's always better if the water's lower. The water's lower, those fish get out of those ponds, especially those bass, and sac-a-lait, the brim. We call it a smorgasbord. You saw that. We call brim, we call goggle-eye, chinkerpin, we call everything. Catfish, bass. So that's where to go. Lake Verret, the same way people are catching, not catching many, but they're catching some nice ones. But I've been talking to my buddies. They've been struggling. They don't want to run all the way down south or go somewhere to find out. I was getting reports from Lake des Almas. I didn't get in there last week, but you might better check on that. Go to the Louisiana Sportsman and see what you might hear from there. Pearl River, they were catching with the water's high. As soon as that water starts going down, Pearl River, they're catching bass, and they're going to start catching sac-a-lait. Tuffunkton River, the same way. They're going to start catching. Pity ain't meeting everybody. I was starting getting reports of people catching brim, and they also catching sac-a-lait. So freshwater, I had nothing from Toledo Bend this past week, nothing from North Louisiana, Concordia, or St. John. So that's my fishing report. Grand Isle again, I can tell you, it's still hot. Tommy Vidrine, you catch the water right. And the other big word, offshore, Venice, when the weather's good, they are catching tuna. They catching wahoo. They catching everything over there. Call Venice Marina, talk to them at the landing. I'm telling you what, them captains are ready to go out. They catching tuna. You watching Paradise, Louisiana. BBQ guys, don't forget, check them out. Come to their showroom, and we'll bring you more BBQ guys throughout the year.
BBQGuys.com presents Paradise, Louisiana. Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K, Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, Louisiana Fish Fry Products, Demco, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.